So I feel like it's best to start this off with just a powerful Ogun song, which really which is used for ceremonies and things of that nature. This is really good to gain prosperity, break curses. I also have put the translation down into the description. I'm gonna go ahead and play this because I know it takes some time for the notifications to be sent out, especially because I scheduled this so fast. It's almost like I just hit go live. All right, so just sit back real quick, let this play out. While I'll wait for some more people to come in, but not today. Okay, it is not called a fucking. Excuse me. It is not. Hey, Baba. Yeah, Baba. I picked that because today is Tuesday. This is the day of Ogun, who I honor as well. I'm not here for the games today, you guys. I'm going to make this quick, okay? There's some things that I have seen across the social media and the internet and things of that nature, okay? One thing I want to address, that head wrap that we wear, that is not a mammy's wrap, okay? I can't speak for anybody else and what anyone else is doing. That is worn to protect our ori, okay, which is our head, spiritually, mentally, and physically. What we don't do is allow people to touch our heads and hair just all willy nilly. That's not happening. Let me ask you a question to my Muslim brothers and sisters. If someone called your Habib or your Kimar a mammy's rap, would you be offended? I'm sure you would be. I'm sure you would be definitely offended by that. I don't even think that that's something someone will say to you out in the public or things of that nature. When this is worn, our head wraps and things of that nature, because it's called different things across the board, that is for our spiritual protection, um, for physical protection, and spiritual and mental protection, especially if you're doing divinations and things of that nature. Peace, brown eye. Peace, melanated eye priestess. Hey, bro, what's good? My husband, all of y'all. Hey, I can't see everybody, but hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, if you can tell, I'm trying not to use no profanity, but really quick, I'm not with the shits. So please, if any trolls come here, just block them. I'm honored that I'm trollable now at this point, but not today. Okay? It is not called a fucking, excuse me, it is not called a mammy's rep. It is worn for a specific reason, especially if you're out in a crowd or you're doing divinations and things of that nature. Also, let me make it clear, 100% clear. Tarot cards have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with African traditional religion. Is it used as a tool? Yes, but so is shells and so is other things, egg yolks, all kinds of things across the board. That has nothing to do with Ifa, which is African traditional religions, okay? That is not, they have nothing to do with each other. As I've said in many other videos, anyone can be a tarot reader. That's no shade, no tea. But you just learn the cards, and some people are damn good at it. Some people are damn good at astrology. Some people, that's their calling. Like, I have a goddaughter. She can read the moon and the stars like nobody business. She can do your birth chart. She can do all of that. When she's talking to me, she might as well be talking Mandarin because I don't understand half of that shit. Okay, that wasn't my calling. You got me? Give me a second. Y'all hear that in the background? It never fails.
Energy, don't you fuck with my 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 energy, don't
Also, let me make it clear. When it comes to African traditional religions, excuse me, when it comes to African traditional religions, you guys, hey Betty, what's good? It has nothing to do with the devil because the majority of us do not believe in one. And also, let me hip you to some of this, okay? For some of you Masons out there, I have three of them. My father, my brother, my uncle, and a cousin are Masons, high ranking Masons. Did you know that it has roots in Palo Mayombe? Did you know that? You should do your research on that as well. When people are so quick to condemn African traditional religions, seriously, did you know that? Possibly not, but I'll digress. 1 second.
energy, don't you fuck with my energy, don't you fuck with my energy, don't you fuck
Okay, like my father, like my brother, like my cousins, it has deep rooted connections in Palo Mayombe. It does. So mote it be. You go ahead and do the homework for that because I'm not going to do that for you. Hold on a second.
energy, don't you fuck with my 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 energy, don't
And I want to just say and reiterate because I didn't know I was on mute that whole time. Would you ask a Muslim person why they cover their hair? Don't you think that would be disrespectful and disingenuous? We cover our hair because it is our your head, your most important part, spiritually, mentally, and physically, especially when you're doing divination. Again, I did say this in the beginning, but I don't know who heard me because I might have been on mute because I'm not even looking at the comments. I should be. Hold on, let me pull the comments up. It has nothing tarot in Ephi and regular Ochim, regular Santeria, 21 Division, Voodoo, Vodun, and even yes, Hoodoo. It has nothing to do with tarot cards. Nothing. We do divination, yes. Some do use tarot cards, yes. It helps to paint a better picture, but some also use shells. Some also use eggshells. Some also use egg whites. I mean, there's a number of different ways you can do divination. And I will highly suggest to those who do it to cover your head. Protect yourself. Protect yourself when you're doing things of that nature, okay? Who is what? Hold on, Bambi. Oh, it stopped at the news broadcast. Okay. I'm just scrolling back up because I didn't even realize that I didn't have the comments on or anything like that. But it just got me upset a little bit. Annoyed. Annoyed is a better a better word for it, when I was seeing just so many ignorant things being said across the airways, and I just wanted to clear, some of that up. I mean, another one, okay? Here's another one: the voodoo dolls. Okay, voodoo dolls are universally associated with voodoo, but the most known concept of voodoo doll, a doll is made in the likeness of an intended victim, and then you stick little pins and pictures and all that other stuff like that. That's Hollywood stuff, okay? That is all the Hollywood stuff. That's not traditionally what that's used for. The real origin of a voodoo doll, the puppet, or whatever the case may be, is usually used on your altars and things of that nature for yourself, or it represents your or reaches or your lawals, depending on which variation of African traditional religions that you honor. Am I making sense? Yes, and also you can use. I think I said that the chicken bones. Um, there's a lot of different ways you can do divination. It's not just with tarot cards. And like I said earlier, again, I'm just repeating myself because I don't know if I was on mute or not. Um, just because you're a tarot reader does not mean that you are initiated or inducted or even um, involved in African traditional religion. Anyone can become a tarot reader if you study the cards. Some people, hey, Wahid, some people have a gift of that, okay? That's a talent to be able to read those cards, you know what I'm saying, and help others in their situations. That is a gift. I'm not trying to negate that, but that does not mean that that person has any affiliation with African traditional religions. Like I said, one of my own godchildren is really good at tarot. She's really good. Well, Hudson, they're loving the Hollywood version of voodoo dolls, okay? Um, but what I'm like I said, one of my godchilds, that's her shit. Astrology is her thing. She can look up to the stars and the moons and the signs, and she can read all of that. She does your birth chart, and when she's doing all of these things, I mean, she has to talk to me, like I said, as if to me, it's like she's speaking Mandarin. You have to talk to me like a toddler. Break it down for me, okay? Because I don't understand all the moon stars. What I know is from experience. I know that if I did XYZ, this ritual or this manifestation during this particular phase of the moon, it works stronger or it works, faster or things of that nature. But I don't know the science behind it. Whereas my godchild, is she in here? I don't know. Probably. No, I don't see her in. But she knows the science behind, the stars, the moons, and the suns, and this. I don't get into all of that. I respect it, but that doesn't mean that one goes with the other. Am I making myself clear? So when I hear people say things like, "Oh, it's that voodoo stuff again. It's the devil." No, it is not. If you can get your ass, I'm trying not to curse. If you can get your butt up on here and say some stuff and then finish it with "so mote it be," you need to understand the origin of where the whole Mason thing came from. I'm not gonna do your homework for you. You can do it for yourself when it comes to that. But you'll be very, very, very surprised. Very surprised. One second, y'all. I need a commercial break. Just give me a second. Just a real quick commercial break. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. Let me ask a question while I'm trying to find this damn song. Um, do any of you Christians, because and here's another thing. I try my best. I try my best to be so respectful to you to you folks. Okay? When it comes to other people and their religious beliefs, I think that everything has its place. All of it has its place. Who am I to sit there and say, "Oh, well, that's wrong. Well, that's this. Well, that's that. Well, you're Catholic, and I think that all the priests are pedophiles." What the? How rude is that? How disingenuous is that? Right? Right or wrong? That's not cool. Did you know that half of your mothers of your church were you Christians? I was once Christian. All the mothers of the church who sit on the first pew, mainly most of them, are into hoodoo. While hoodoo is not a religion, it is a practice. Don't get it don't get it messed up. Okay? When they say they're gonna lay hands, they mean they're gonna lay hands in a certain kind of way. So don't think that this isn't all around you at all times. Okay? All those little southern charms and sayings and things of that nature that you still hold with you to this day, they are passed down orally by tradition. And they all have roots in the African traditional religion. Okay? So miss me with the bull stuff. I'm trying, y'all. Oh God, I'm trying. I am trying my best. Ah, to not use profanity. Like I said, I'm a work in progress, y'all. I'm a work in progress. Okay, I really am. It's just so much so much stuff that's just been on my mind. Hey EXO, what's good? It's just so much stuff that's been on my mind, and I just been seeing some things, and I meditated and I prayed on it, and I'm just like, no matter how much I've done it over the last couple days, it's just still was not sitting right on my spirit. It was causing me concentration problems, even when it came to work, because I'm like, I got a message and I need to get it off my chest. You feel me? I just find it highly disrespectful and disingenuous. I also found it highly disrespectful and disingenuous when I see a motherfucker. When I see, hold on, you know what? Sigh. Here we go. 1 second. 1 second. Let me go take care of this real quick. Go ahead, enjoy this. If you want the translation to this, I did the translation for this as well. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm unmuted. Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying, and I was trying to be calm about this thing, right? What I'm saying is, I find it highly disrespectful and disingenuous when I see when I see a person hop up on a whole nother panel and get offended of sorts because a mother, I can't help it, because a motherfucker want to put a cross of Jesus on their head and make it a mockery or this that. Oh, so you offended? Miss me with the bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit, because I've sat and I've heard on several different occasions this individual make blatant ignorant statements when it comes to African traditional religion. Keep fucking around. Keep fucking around. I tried, y'all. I tried not to curse. I'm sorry. Look, goddamn it, it is what it is. Keep fucking around if you want to. Motherfuckers is under the impression that just because you don't believe in something, that it doesn't give it power. You are the motherfuckers who are most easily targeted when it comes down to it. Now, again, Santeria or Oche or Oche regulate the Ocha, however you want to say it, in the majority of African traditional religions, there is always a dark side. Just like there's a dark side, which I really don't believe in dark and light. It just is. You are the ones who are most easily targeted. You are the ones who are most easily targeted. Seriously. I want you to think about that. All of this running around here disrespecting not only me but others with the jar shit, please miss me with that. That's basic bitch 101, okay? Don't insult me. Don't insult my ranking or things of that nature when it comes to that fuck shit. Overall, it is about love, light, and honoring your ancestors. I don't worship anything. Let me clear that up. I honor not only my Orishas and Loals and things of that nature, but I honor mostly and foremost my ancestors. So it is very highly disrespectful and very hypocritical when I see somebody jump on some panel talking about some why you got that on your hand. That's because you have been brainwashed by the colonizers. I don't know about y'all, but Church of God in Christ, okay, even when we didn't have Jesus on the cross on our necks or anything like that. We wore crosses. Well, they do wear crosses, but Jesus isn't on it. So it's okay to make a mockery of my beliefs of people who like myself, practice African traditional religions up on this motherfucker and all through this motherfucker. But then it's a problem when someone else does it to you, or does it to your beliefs, or does it to something that you've been indoctrinated to, okay, via your colonizers. Miss me with the bullshit. Please miss me with the bullshit. Let me see something right here because I got some time. I do. I remember listening to a live over the weekend, um, in regards to working and being slaves. No, I definitely don't feel like that at all. Because as long as I get business done, I don't punch clocks, okay, at all. But I just found it highly hypocritical. Not just that, but even when I saw that young man initiate, I had to go and unfollow because he paid for it. And just like you have charlatans and things of that nature across the board in religion, you have charlatans even in African traditional religion. There's no way that young man initiated in 3 months, okay? I don't know who his godfather or godmother is, or who his house is, but that camera wouldn't have been on. None of that shit is for just public consumption like that. It is a closed practice for a reason. But I just found it highly ironic that a motherfucker, I'm trying, that a motherfucker can get up on here and get highly offended and mad because someone is making a mockery of a different religion. But when it comes to ours, it's okay. It's okay because they just worship the devil anyway. We worship nothing. We don't even believe in the devil. Thanks, y'all. Bro, it's not a specific incident that triggered me. It's just a multitude of shit I've been seeing. And at this point, it's like, stop it. If you don't want anyone making fun, and if you don't want anyone making fun or mocking, your beliefs, then don't do it to others. Bruja means witch when it's translated into Spanish, but it is not a witch in traditional sense of the term. When it comes to people usually associate witch with wicked, or like in brujeria, which is like hoodoo, the wise woman at the end of the road, someone who can heal you, spiritually, physically, with herbs and all kinds of different things. Okay? When did that become a bad thing? Hey, Ali, what's good? You know what I mean? When did that become a bad thing? MHP, it's not like, again, I wasn't so much triggered by one thing specifically. It's just been a combination of fuck shit I've just been seeing. And seeing the young man and him getting initiated in 3 months. I saw him wear white and he was on video every goddamn day. Okay. You're not even supposed to be taking pictures while you are initiating. When did that happen? Since when did that change? Okay, I'm 20 something years in, so somebody update me. And then I hear the foolishness and the ignorance across the YouTube streets, and on social media overall. What I am glad to see is that spells are being broken. And I put spells in quotations because so much more of our melanated people are coming back to African traditional religions. Okay? And that's a good thing. But I also want you to know that it is not a trend. Okay? It did not start with Beyonce. That was initiated way before there was a Destiny's Child. Okay? That's some real shit. It wasn't a trend then. And then I still see the same stigmas going on, in these different circles that I find myself in, because apparently, even when I unsubscribe, I still get notifications and I'm still nosy. God damn it. But it has to stop. It is highly offensive. Again, I can't speak for nobody else in their journey. Your spiritual walk is so personal. Okay? It is a personal journey that only you can initiate into that spirituality part of it. You have to walk that walk, and sometimes it is a lonely one. You're going to lose people, you're going to gain people too, but you're also going to find yourself. So, my whole thing is, if I can show respect to others in their belief, in their religious belief, why is it so hard for others to do that in turn? I don't think that's a lot to ask for. I don't think that it's a lot to ask for. So, just throwing out blanket statements, you know, with the whole tarot versus the devil. No, no. Reading tarot is an art, it is a skill. It can be acquired by anyone who has it, who has the talent to do it. Not everybody has that talent. But if you get a box of cards and you learn the cards and you learn how to read them and you're able to help people, then God damn it, that's a gift.
Energy, don't you fuck with my 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 energy, don't you.
I wish I could play that whole song, but you know what? Princess Nokia, yo, she'll hit you with the 1 2, okay, and knock this whole goddamn stream down. So I don't play around with Princess Nokia, but that is one of my favorite songs, okay? It really, really is. Also, again, thank you to everyone who had came over this morning, this afternoon, and joined us in the gated community. But I guess, I'll end my rant here. Okay, you want Baltimore Ave? Where y'all going? The cemetery? No, that's okay. I don't want to know. It's raining, so that's a blessing. I guess that kind of ends. I don't even want to say that's a rant. It's just something that was on my spirit, and I just wanted to talk about it. What I practice is something of light and love and overall healing. Okay, like any other human being, I get distracted. You know what I mean? And I might veer off to the left, but I always pull it back. Okay, and get focused and refocused. Yes, Ali, please feel free to go ahead and catch the replay. But like I said, I got some time. I have some time. If not, I'm gonna get my ass back to work. I just wanted to put that out there. I mean, that's pure fuckery. It's one thing if you want to hurt someone and continuously hurt that person because of your own selfish reasons. Because, quite frankly, ugh, it's getting old. Okay, but when African traditional religion is pulled into it, and we're being painted with the overall demonic brush, I got a problem with that. I have a problem with that. And when you're talking about the fuckery with the jar, I'm not saying that jars don't work, but that's hoodoo. That's not voodoo, voodoo, santeria. It's none of that. Okay, and that's very temporary. Okay, and for me, don't insult me because if I ever did decide to step back into the left hand, as some may say, then certainly a jar or a candle definitely wouldn't hurt me, and that's not something that I would go to try to harm someone else. But you got to remember, whatever you put out there, it comes back to you. I don't give a damn. For people who do this, who are root workers and they do it for money, all things is off the table. Morality, things of that nature, ethics. They can put that shit to the side and get their coins, but ultimately, yeah, you're going to pay. You're going to pay a price. Most of them pay with their youth. Okay, they age incredibly fast. It's disgusting. However, you guys can stick around, and I'm going to play this from one of the Babalas who I do respect. Actually, believe it or not, my Baba he is online. But I'm not gonna play his because I want to just kind of just keep him secret because he's not on often. He don't even like social media like that. But again, I don't know. Is there any questions, concerns that you have in the comments that I can answer for you? I'll do that right now. And as always, please hit the like. Thank you. Seriously, please hit the like or dislike, whichever you prefer. Just as long as you're here and you're getting this message, and whoever's supposed to hear it is supposed to hear it, right? But I'm just tired of the foolishness and the downright ignorance that's going on across these airwaves. I don't like it. And I tried because, one thing we believe is that, our spirituality and our religious beliefs does not have to be defended because we are supposed to walk it like we talk it, if that makes sense. Just like I believe Christianity. Doesn't the Bible say that too? God and Jesus doesn't need to be defended. You don't have to go off on a tangent and debates and stuff like that when it comes to religion. Well, it's the same here. So again, to my godchildren who may be watching, don't listen. I'm human too. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to be up here in ranting or whatever when it comes to this. But it was just heavy on my heart, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being stigmatized for it. My path is my path. Your path is your path. I don't think I've ever made fun of someone else's religious beliefs or choices because ultimately I feel like it all serves a purpose. We all have all have a purpose. If the church and Jesus and things of that nature is what's going to help you get to where you need to be spiritually, go for it. That's your spiritual walk. That's your spiritual journey. But you can't turn around and try to put that on others. Sometimes I get these long ass messages in my comments. If my son don't get to it, I delete them. I barely even read them because I will not be delivered. Yes, I said delivered. No, I will not be. Okay, my beliefs are my beliefs. Yours is yours. Respect that. Respect it. Now, I just wanted to draw a clear line in the sand here when it comes to spirituality versus religion versus divination tools. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Respect my shit. I respect yours. But that's how I feel about it. Any questions? because I've been on this bitch almost an hour. I like to keep this under an hour or less. Let me know. If not, I'm going to play some of this video, not all of it, because I actually, you know what? I'm not sure if all of this is in English anyway. Let me say, oh, absolutely. I'm gonna stay on my journey, and I suggest others stay on theirs. We are all spiritual beings having a human existence. Okay, we gonna make mistakes. We're always gonna be students. I tell you one thing for sure. The one thing I've learned is the more I know and the more I learn is the more I realize that I don't know. If that does that make sense? The more I learn and the more I experience is the more I notice that I don't know. And it's just like, gosh, you know? You know what I'm saying? And also, let me touch on this too. When we talk about these whole generational curses and things of that nature, let me just give you a word of advice, okay? It is hard for one person, especially one person in one family that's set with a cycle, a bad cycle that's being repeated. My suggestion is to start with you. Don't worry about other people. Start breaking that chain with yourself and with the ones who you're raising. Respectively, I broke mine. Okay. Yes. Peace, Lady Live. What's good? I was just thinking about you because this I put this in part of my message. What some people say triggered. It was just it was a whole bunch of shit. From seeing a young man being initiated within 3 months, wearing white every day, and still up on TikTok and YouTube, not TikTok because I'm not on TikTok, but on IG or whatever. And to me, that was a slap in my face because my initiation took over a year. Okay, half of it wasn't even here in America. Have you guys ever been to Cuba before? It's a beautiful, beautiful country. But there are things there that are different than it is here. Okay. Let's start with the bathroom situation. So you just imagine, I can't be talking about too much of this, but things are just different. Okay. So knowing what I had to go through from what I witnessed over the last 3 months with this young man, no shade, no tea, but there are scammers and charlatans anywhere. I feel like he paid his way into initiation. 3 months wearing white, 3 months, and you on camera every day. We wasn't even allowed to take pictures. Okay, we wasn't even allowed to take pictures. But um, yeah, the thing that I saw on your panel, because I was in your bushes a little bit live for a hot second. I said, no, this motherfucker. I'm trying not to curse. Ali Cuba is like, it felt like home to me. My great grandfather is Cuban. Um, but I was like, did this motherfucker? Did he really just jump up here and get mad because somebody is got the cross with Jesus on his head? If that's the way he want to rep his set, then let him do him, because it's the same individual who gets up there and call people devil worshippers and all kinds of crazy shit, all kind of ignorance. And what I mean by ignorance is just not knowing. It is so disrespectful. And like I said before, I want to make that clear distinction that tarot cards have nothing to do with uh, traditional African religion, ATR. It has nothing to do with that. There's all sources of different ways we use divination, not just cards. Okay. All right. I think I ran it enough. I don't like to go over an hour. So it says an hour. Y'all can feel free to stick around and enjoy some of this video. Hopefully, I think some of it might be in Spanish. I don't know. Let me take that comment off. So if it's some subtitles or whatever, y'all can enjoy it. But I got some other shit to do. I got to get myself back to work. But y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. Okay. As always, you know, peace and blessings or not. You feel me? And again, to the ones who do not believe in things of that, that's fine. That is your right. But just so you know, just because you don't believe, don't mean that some shit can't happen to you. Because disrespect is disrespect across the board. Okay, I try my best to be respectful to all of you motherfuckers, to all of you people, and in what your spiritual and religious beliefs are. Because I do feel like it all serves a purpose. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful. Okay. But when I saw him jump on me, I was like, oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, yes, he did. Really? Oh, get your motherfucking ass off of that bitch talking that nonsense. You turn around and you say some old disrespectful shit to other motherfuckers. Okay. That's not how this works at all. That's not how it works. Or at least that's not how it should work. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But if I'm trying my best to be respectful to others in their beliefs, don't we deserve that in return? And another thing, let me be clear. This is not something um, that we're going out and we're recruiting for, okay? We do not recruit. I don't recruit. As a matter of fact, I'm very particular on who I share things with. I'm very particular on who I choose to take on as a godchild. I'm not on your door on Saturday mornings trying to recruit you. I'm not. I surely do not. Okay?
I don't like you. I don't like your energy. Stay away, demon.
And that's how I feel about it. Okay? At the end of the day, you do you, I do me. And folks like me, we do us. I ain't recruiting y'all. Promise you I'm not. Because this is something once you touch into it, that's it. That's all. You cannot unsee. You go ahead and stick your little pinky toe in if you want to, but you can't unsee. You'll never be able to unsee.
Energy, don't you fuck with my 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 energy, don't you.
And that's how I feel. So, okay, I feel a little bit better. I feel better. Okay, I got this off my chest and things of that nature. It's all off my chest now. And yeah, I feel a lot better. Okay, that's all I needed to get out there into the universe. Okay, y'all do you, we do us. I ain't recruiting you motherfuckers. Nope, I surely am not. I'm not knocking on your door on Saturdays. I'm not coming up to you in the parking lot talking about something. Do you know what your Orishas can do for you? Do you know what voodoo can do for you? No, 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 no. People who stick their pinky toe in and things of that nature usually has a calling. Okay? You will know if you have been chosen to answer that call. You will. I promise you, you will. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. I was looking for my favorite gift. I don't know what I did. I might have deleted it by mistake, But listen, when you go back and you listen to the replay of this, please feel free to close your eyes and meditate and pull in the vibration of Ogun. Today
Yeah, so that's Philly Bruja. She did a build on discussing the misconception of African spirituality. And I thought I would share it with you, but with audio, as YouTube won't let me share like little stuff with the videos. So I hope you enjoyed what you heard because she's very real, as you can hear. I mean, at first I wasn't sure, but when she came with this video, I was like, wow, okay, Bruja, I see you. So I told her, so I asked if I can share the video, and she said, yeah. So, yeah, so just feel free to either go to her channel or you can listen to the same one here where she explains about the misconception of African spirituality, the abuses of it. Like she said, she went to Cuba, she got initiated and all that. So it's a wider spectrum from the horse's mouth. Once again, which is what I like to hear. When you hear it from the horse's mouth, is just unbelievable because I have taken a part of the look of me, and I hear exactly where she's coming from with that because it is a calling. You do actually feel it. You feel it and you know it. And you know it's you, especially if you've been doing certain stuff for a long time. And I think one of the things I always used to do, like I always talk about, is go to the beach and feed the water. I used to carry the palm oil, the cola nut, the sweets, whatever, and I would just naturally just go down it and feed the water naturally. Like I wasn't told to do it, I just did it. It was just a natural thing to me. And sometimes I feel like going to near wells and giving something to it. I've done the Crossroads one before. So what she's saying is really key. You know, it's a calling. It's not like competition. It's not a fashion. It's not a trend. It's a calling. And she's perfectly right. Initiation should not be shown on YouTube because it's a personal thing. You getting scratched by the bubble holes, you getting your initiation and readings should not be shown all over the place because it's all done by word of mouth. It's oral. It's not done by what you call it. It's not done for show. It's not like a fashion statement. It's a bit more to that. That's what I think. When the trend do actually run out, when everybody's fed up dealing with Orishas, they're going to run to another trend, and that's how you will know who is the real ones. Because I've seen a couple of them already, and I already know who is the real ones already. Because I've spoken to ones about it as well, and Philly just breaks it down, and that's what I like about this particular video, is that she breaks it down and she talks about it in her own way. Yeah, she cusses, but that's good. At least she's real. So at least like I get to see another side of her. So now I know that if I talk to her now, I know I can talk to her on another level now, because like when you meet ones like you, well, especially the ones who's in a little bit more deeper, she's probably a Santero, but she's a Bruja. So there is another Bruja too, who's actually uploading Nature Boy stuff too. And when she started talking, I was like, wow. She started talking about what she does, and she loves lovely things, and she's like ocean, and I was like, wow, okay. And I said to Cola, wow, like I said, oh yeah, I get exactly what you mean. I understood her, and I said, like I said, there's many are called, but few are chosen. And when this trend do finally lift off, you're gonna see who the real ones are, because not everybody can do this thing. Because a priestess is very what you call it, it's a lot. It's not an easy job by no means. You know, you go through a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm not a priestess, but I go through a lot of things. I go through up and down, sideways, all over, you name it. The only thing I don't do is the sacrifices. I don't do but because to me, I feel you have to go through the right doorways to go through it, to do it. And because of like my grandmother, she did many rituals in her own way, I would say. So I am very much inner that thing. And that same Mason's thing she spoke about, my people's, is about that life too. So I know exactly where she's coming from. So as you can hear, I'm trying to talk in between breaths. But yeah, so yeah. So I thought I'll just do an audio from Philly Bruja. She's very real. Now I see her, she's very real. Okay. So when you hear her cussing and that's just her That's how she expresses herself. She don't put on airs and graces, and she don't business, and that's just her. And that's the type of people I like. The ones who don't put on airs and graces are just them. And I'm saying, Philly, thank you for letting me share your video. And yeah, so please like, subscribe, and comment at the bottom. Tell me what you think. And yeah, okay, bye.